Let's go over Star Wars Episode 9, the final film of the Skywalker saga and the sequel trilogy alike, currently being directed by J.J. Abrams. This is Mike Zero here. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, as you all know, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film when it comes to some of the set designs, the set leaks, the concept art and storyboard descriptions, etc. One of which has all to do with Anakin Skywalker and Kylo Ren. Specifically a description of Kylo Ren in front of a dark cave. As he walks and closes to the darkness, a figure appears in front of him. This figure is Anakin Skywalker, though is described as flesh and blood, indicating this may be a vision similar to what Luke experienced with Darth Vader in The Empire Strikes Back. Anakin walks close to Kylo just before vanishing. Now, we've been going over the concept of Anakin Skywalker coming back into play here for Episode 9, and everything that we have been hearing before these past couple of weeks into months about Anakin Skywalker coming back into Episode 9 is truly exciting. Now, we do know that J.J. Abrams, back during Episode 7, The Force Awakens, had the idea of a hybrid Force ghost, an Anakin Skywalker that morphed back into Darth Vader and back into Anakin Skywalker again, and even a mixture of the two characters, which never made it to the final cut of the movie. And now it seems as so that in Episode 9, they are trying to test the waters of including Anakin Skywalker into the mix of interacting with his grandson, Kylo Ren / Ben Solo. So like I always have said before in the past, Anakin in Episode 9 only makes sense. To me, he is the true face of Star Wars as he does become Darth Vader, which is the ultimate face of the Star Wars franchise. I mean, it really is what connects all the 9 Skywalker films into one big franchise. So looking at Star Wars as a whole, Anakin Skywalker appearing in this cave in front of Kylo Ren. Exactly why would he be flesh and blood? Now, like the description goes over, I think it all has to do with him being a vision, not necessarily actually being there, but Kylo Ren gets to meet Anakin in the flesh of what Anakin would look like, not in the form of a Force ghost. Which honestly is something pretty interesting for sure. We have seen an example of this in The Empire Strikes Back, when Luke actually battles Darth Vader, at least through the audience's perspective, alright? You do see two lightsabers clashing against each other, and Luke interacting with Darth Vader as a figure. So could they do something like that in a sense where Anakin Skywalker isn't necessarily there, but Kylo Ren actually does get to meet what Anakin Skywalker looked like before he became Darth Vader. Now, we've also been going over some of the descriptions of Anakin Skywalker's Force Ghost, and prior to that, even the hybrid Force Ghost. Again, we'll have to wait and see exactly what actually makes it to the finalized version of the movie and what actually comes into fruition of the overall plot of Episode 9. I will say one thing. I think that Anakin Skywalker deserves to be in Episode 9. He is the true face of Star Wars. He is what started it all. I mean, he is what brought Luke into this world. Him and Padme Amidala, right? He is really the one responsible of, Luke Skywalker essentially saving, the whole entire galaxy at the very end of Return of the Jedi. I gotta say, Anakin Skywalker, I love this character as well as Darth Vader. It's so poetic when you watch it, going into the prequels and the originals and even the sequels. You can see Kylo Ren in his inspiration for his grandfather. You can see that. And the effect of Darth Vader as a character on Kylo Ren, it just really connects everything all together. What better way to do this than to have Kylo Ren actually meeting his grandfather in his younger years, before he actually got the scars, before he got the injuries due to the flames and the fire on Mustafar. That's one thing that I am truly excited to see in Episode 9, and hopefully J.J. Abrams actually goes through with it and puts it in the finalized version of the movie. So guys, let me know what you think about the concept of Kylo Ren meeting Anakin Skywalker in Episode 9. It is something that a lot of people are crossing their fingers to see. Through some of the leaks that we have been going over, it seems as so that they are trying to implement that into the overall movie. And even a couple of months ago, the Weekly Planet went over how Disney and Lucasfilm are toying around with the idea of including Obi-Wan and Anakin Force Ghosts, as well as introducing Snoke as Darth Plagueis, but we'll have to wait and see. But anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.